to clear the pain body. The pain body is the entirety of stored mental, physical, emotional, and energetic pain. Today, we'll receive an illuminating channeled message from the Council of Light about clearing the pain body. Afterwards, we will go through an experiential process of actually clearing the pain body on all levels. I'll include timestamps below if you want to skip ahead to the channeled message or the experiential process. If we haven't met, I'm Karen McMullen, channel for the Grand Reorganization and author of the channeled books Alchemy of Consciousness and Awaken to Your Starseed Mission. Today we'll be hearing episode 13 of Awaken to Your Starseed Mission, and I'll put the link in the corner here. So if you haven't checked out the other videos in the series, I highly recommend that you watch it start to finish, because it is a book. So the messages are cumulative and they build on each other. I want to take a moment to make you aware of my website and the resources available to you there. I offer one-on-one channeled readings. My book is on my website, as well as a very beautiful PDF that outlines the 8 stages of the Grand Reorganization. Please check out my website and see if anything resonates with you. It's karenmcmullen.ca. So without delay, let's get into episode 13 of Awaken to Your Starseed Mission and hear what the Council of Light has to say about clearing the pain body. Awaken to Your Starseed Mission, episode 13. Clear the pain body. Healing your pain body is the most fundamental aspect of your mission on Earth. As we shared, first you came to Earth to live many lives and develop a significant pain body. And now you are tasked with healing it so that you can return to your inner state of harmony. Then you will be able to show other humans how to heal their pain body. This is what is required in order for humanity to evolve into its next level of consciousness. What is the pain body? The pain body is the entirety of held pain in the energetic, mental, emotional, and physical body. This combines to form the pain body. When something that registers as pain occurs in human life, the ideal is that the human processes the experience on all levels: energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically. This means that they would allow physical energy to move through them and release tension with breath and movement, sometimes even very vigorous breath and movement. It means that they would take time for their mind to understand what happened and to process the meaning, coming into mental harmony with the event. It means that they would allow any waves of emotion to move freely through them. It means that they would clear their energy field of any disharmonious residues of the experience. When this work of processing is not done to clear pain as it arises in the moment, then a pain body begins to establish. This is held as patterning: energetic patterning, mental patterning, emotional patterning, physical patterning. Because humans are unpracticed in clearing their pain body, they have accumulated dense pain bodies. All of you were born into pain bodies that need to be cleared. You did not come in with a clean slate. Right now, I have significant pain in my heart. I feel heartbroken about my potential partnership, which isn't being reciprocated. Let us work with this on all levels as an example. First, since the pain is centered around your heart center, let us work with it physically. Bring your hands to center on this area and begin to massage the area with your fingers and hands. You can tap the heart center, and you can also massage the areas of tension with your fingers. As you do so, breathe deeply and immerse yourself in the sensations that you notice arising. Tears start surfacing, and I get physically hot. These are good signs that the energy is moving. As the energy moves, you will naturally be cued into other movements, ways of breathing, and ways of being in your body that will help the energy move as it needs to. For example, you might be drawn to all fours and breathing in a cat-cow style, as they call it in yoga. Or you might be drawn to stand on your feet and bounce your body up and down, or to shake. You might be drawn into circular movements, or to put on a piece of music to dance to. You can continue to touch the area where the pain is focused and allow your healing hands to be drawn where they are drawn. This is not a thinking process. It is a moving, breathing, being process. Just allow your body to do its thing. This is very intuitive and natural for the body. The body has its own innate healing capacity. From there, you can ask the center point of pain in your body, as in a prayer. What is the deeper truth that I need to understand here? The attitude of this question is a prayer, as in, please grace me with a deeper understanding of what is at the root of this pain. In my case, as I ask that question to my heart pain, the answer comes back, freedom. Freedom is the deeper truth of this heart pain. I have no bearing over another's choice to love me or not, or their true path and whether or not it coincides with mine. Their nature is freedom, and so is mine. When I attach to them and they are choosing elsewhere, I suffer. Each person is sovereign and free. I need to respect the nature of reality. I value freedom greatly. I cannot force an outcome to turn the way I want romantically. This question helps you achieve a mental understanding and harmony with the deeper truth underlying the pain. Once you have achieved harmony with a deeper truth and you genuinely understand it, it will not have reason to persist within you. Already by doing the movement, breathing, and inquiry about the deeper truth, the emotion has moved. I feel emotionally neutral, and I believe that the energy has cleared. How do I know whether or not the energy has cleared? You feel it. You see it. You can examine the energy field in your mind's eye and see if it is emitting light consistently. If yes, the energy is full and intact. This is what you are aiming for, an energy presence that is full and whole. Beautiful work. You have cleared the pain that was in your heart today. It is no longer present. You have received a gift of awareness through your insight about freedom that you can now integrate into your life and your way of being with others. And you have also brought more light into the body, repairing energetic holes of consciousness where less consciousness was occupying yourself. This is another way you can conceptualize the pain body. Where there is pain, there is an absence of consciousness. As you bring consciousness into an area, fully and in all ways, it will naturally transform. It must transform. The nature of consciousness is truth. Truth is harmonious and freeing. You witnessed that the most difficult part of the process of clearing the pain body was the initial force that was required to break through the resistance to moving the energy. There is a force of inertia that has the opposing desire to keep the pain body intact as is. In order to clear the pain body, you must have the strength of will and desire to break through the forces that wish to keep you stagnant and bound in pain. This will to break through and staying present in the process until it is complete are the most difficult aspects of clearing pain on all levels. The inertia and tendency of the egoic self to lack the strength and stamina of presence to go about the intensity of this process of clearing is the reason why it is beneficial to hire someone to be present with you when you are clearing. The facilitator will keep you present and on track with clearing. It is easier for them to stay present with the process because they are not the ones under the influence of lack of consciousness with regards to the pain that is surfacing. The facilitator doesn't have a whole of consciousness in regards to what you are processing. If they do, They will not be able to help you beyond what you would be able to do for yourself anyways. We are so happy that you are doing this work. And yes, it is work. That would be the proper way to describe it. It is not easy, although it does get easier the more that you practice it. Also, the rewards are great and worth the effort. Every time you clear yourself, you are becoming more light-filled, grounded, present, and alive. You will feel better and better. The outer conditions of your life will also begin to transform in wonderful ways. The gaps in presence, or consciousness holes, create painful experiences in the outer conditions of your life until you fill them up with presence. So this work will bring a lot of relief from pain and grief. What about working with really intense grief and pain from severe traumas? The process is the same. However, it will need to be applied with greater care, consistency, and possibly intensity. We will go into that further at a later moment. Also, very deep, dark holes in consciousness will require someone who has healed the same depth of darkness in themselves and filled it with light. They are super light beings and can be of great help to others who are healing from trauma. Once you have done the significant work of eliminating most of your personal pain body, you become one of these light beings for others. You are a way shower. Welcome back. My background is that I did extensive training with psychologists Gay and Katie Hendricks, and their approach was to really leave behind the traditional therapy model, and they started to expand out into the fringes of really exploring somatic psychology and the body-mind connection. So with them, I did 2 years of intense mentorship and training to learn how to work with people in the body-mind connection, and I've been doing that transformative body-mind work both one-on-one and in groups for the last 10 or more years until I began channeling last year. So I have quite a lot of experience with helping people make a shift in their pain body on the physical level, which also transfers to emotional and mental and energetic. So today I'd like to walk you through an experiential process to make that change. Now, I would like to say that there are as many ways to go about this as there are people. And what works for you today might not be the right tool for you tomorrow. So we really need to use our intuition and follow our guidance in order to clear the pain body and to come at it from whatever it takes in order to get the result. So there's no right way, there's no wrong way, and really honor what you need and also be open to different tools to achieve the result, which is clarity and healing and light. So it's an honor to share this process with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Please feel free to let me know in the comments below how you experience it. 8-step process to clear the pain body. Start by carving out some time and space where you can do this process uninterrupted. We'll start standing and turning your focus inwards. If standing is not comfortable for you, you can also do this process seated. Step 1 is working on all 4 levels, and it begins with establishing your willingness to clear the pain body. Write out or say aloud, I am willing to clear my pain body on all levels. This is an important first step because it really just breaks through the inertia and resistance to change. Step 2 works on the physical level. Begin to pour your awareness towards the loudest sensation. So notice in your body, where do you feel discomfort right now? There might be more than one place. But bring your attention to the place that's calling your attention the most. Step 3 also works on the physical level. Begin to breathe and move intuitively. Given the opportunity, your body will direct you into the exact movements and shifts that need to happen to restore you into well-being. This step could also involve going to a doctor or a chiropractor or physiotherapist, or even a certain type of exercise to restore structural or actual physical healing that needs to take place. So again, we can use this principle that the body knows how to come into harmony to guide us with our intuition to the right people and places and modalities that are going to help us restore harmony. But for now, find a way of moving, especially asking this one place where you're noticing discomfort. How do you want to move? How does this place want to move? And can you breathe towards the sensations in a way that begins to bring more flow? Take as long as you like here, maybe doing, for example, a cat-cow movement or groans, vigorous breathing and stretching. There's no limit, no editing here. Feel free to pause and take more time with this. Now, focus even more on the sensations and see if you can describe them or even match them. So one way of doing this is simply to describe the movement of the sensations. For example, that you notice they're buzzing or clicking, or that they're blocky, zigzagging around. You can also match the movement that the sensations are making with your full body movement. Our pain is speaking to us and wants to be heard, known, and understood. Step 5 is relating to the emotional level. Tuning into that specific sensation that you're still paying attention to, we're going to now name the emotion. So one of my favorite ways to do this is by simply speaking the following sentences. And you can even repeat after me. Water is wet. Rock is hard. Now repeat after me and fill in the blanks with whatever comes to you. I feel blank about blank. For example, I feel scared about not knowing what to do. Or I feel sad about loss. Transformation happens naturally with acceptance, and especially with regards to our emotions. We must acknowledge and feel them and accept them enough that we come into a space of neutrality about them. And that is the reason why we say water is wet. It's a very factual, neutral statement. Rock is hard, also factual and neutral. And then the final statement, the feeling statement, we can also become neutral about, this is just how I feel at the moment. Stay with this step as long as it takes to become emotionally neutral. And then we'll move to the next step, which relates to the mental plane. And this is about coming to an understanding of the deeper truth of whatever scenario had arisen. So for this step, you may choose to just stay as you are, standing, or to sit down and to quiet the mind, almost coming into a meditative state. And then ask, almost as if a prayer, what is the deeper truth that I need to understand here? Be curious and open. Take any time you need here to perhaps journal. Step 7 relates to the energetic realm. Scan your energy field. As you close your eyes and you're using your imagination here, see if you can get a feeling for, or perhaps see, your own energy field. You're looking for any places that aren't full of consciousness and light, any holes or gaps. Or perhaps you're seeing that your energy field is bright and strong. There's no judgment here, simply curiosity. Notice what you notice, and if there is any area that does not seem full, light, and clear, then you know there's more for you to work through, and you can go back through the process now or later. And finally, step 8 works on all levels, and the step is to integrate. The principle here is that you can ask yourself, just with curiosity, is there a new behavior that I need to adopt to be in alignment with my new understanding of a deeper truth? Is there something I need to communicate to anyone in my life as a result of this deeper understanding? Is there any action that seems natural for me to take from my new understanding? Thank you so much for participating, and know that you can come back to this process at any time. I hope that was helpful for you and that you took some benefit from that and that you perhaps learned something. I'd like to reiterate that there's really no right way to clear the pain body, just what works. And oftentimes we do need to get support in the process in order to really bring presence to those aspects of ourselves where we didn't have the capacity to be present in the past. And I'll put the link below to a recommended resource, my friend and colleague Cheryl Davidson, who I highly recommend for doing that kind of work, and you can check out what she does. In our next video, we'll be exploring how to create and maintain a frequency of well-being. Thank you so much for watching today. Feel free to reach out for a reading with me at any time. And until our next episode, much love, take care.